It's become much more difficult for businesses to survive and thrive in the current economy. We know that. Thousands of Americans, though, are finding a way to do it. They're just doing it 8,000 miles away.
Yeah, it's not just the Chinese who are making it big in China. CBS News business and economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis here with that story as we continue this series of business overseas. How are you?
Hey guys, this is a really interesting one. Good morning. For some American entrepreneurs, it's the only way they say they can live the American dream, traveling halfway around the world to take advantage of China's vast manufacturing resources. And on our recent trip to China, we spoke with one American businessman who says his company and all the people it employs right here in the United States wouldn't exist if not for China. On the outskirts of Shanghai, you'll find hundreds of factories serving thousands of American entrepreneurs.
Trust me, we didn't wake up one morning deciding that we wanted to go 8,000 miles away and for me to disappear 75 to 100 days away from my family.
Mike Tomberlin is founder and CEO of the Georgia-based Tomberlin Automotive Group. His company employs about 100 people back home, but has access to an entire assembly line of workers in China.
So we work together. They also invest a lot into the factory.
Tomberlin's Chinese partner, Dong Li, owns 10 manufacturing plants like this one all over China. The former teacher now employs over 15,000 people, from technicians to engineers.
We need to use the skilled people and the experienced people to work here. Otherwise, the quality will be a problem.
What would it cost you to manufacture a vehicle like that in the United States versus doing it here?
There's not any real price advantage to us, but it's because our volume and our size is such that we cannot justify the manufacturing construction.
So really, this is a matter of infrastructure for you.
It's a matter of access to manufacturing. I could not personally afford to build a manufacturing facility.
Parts arrive from all over the world, some made in America, to be assembled at this factory in China. It's a fairly common practice, and during our visit, Hummers were seen coming down a line opposite Tomberlin's car.
And that takes a certain risk off your shoulders.
No doubt about it, and very, very scalable. So then we can focus on what we do best, which is developing the brand and the channel.
That channel or workflow allows Tomberlin to manufacture the amount he needs and to ship to locations where his cars are sold.
Bunch of receipts in this one?
Like this dealership outside Orlando, Florida. Sales for Tomberlin's electric vehicles have been brisk, though he says his company is still too small to move manufacturing to the United States, but maintains the ideas are completely homegrown.
Would you call yourself an American company?
Oh, absolutely. An American company that owns the brand and channel is, to me, far more important than just having 20 people turn wrenches somewhere in Arkansas.
And for American entrepreneurs, China's draw isn't necessarily a per unit cost in savings. Across China, wages are up 15 to 20% annually for the past 4 years. Also, shipping costs, because of the higher oil prices, have risen, and that increases the cost of doing business in China, making it potentially somewhere down the road more attractive to do business here for businesses that could actually build out manufacturing.
When you talk about manufacturing, the president, talking about revving up manufacturing here in the States. Anything that you could see that I guess people can take away from what they've seen in China here in the States?
One thing about the manufacturing in China is that it's very flexible. So we could see, for example, this Hummer coming off the line right next to Tomberlin's products in the same manufacturing facility, whereas here in the United States, you go to a manufacturing facility and for the most part, you see them making one thing, one brand, one type of thing.
So there you go. More things under one roof. And then you
Exactly.
get people together to pay to build it, which may solve one of his other problems. Becky, thanks.